welcome to my new video. Today is a Q&A video with questions that you guys want to know the answers to from me. Follow me on my social media, so that is my Instagram, which will be here, and then my Snapchat, which is usually over here. Alright, so let's get started. So the first question that I have is, who's your biggest makeup inspiration in brackets for YouTube? So basically there's a lot of makeup artists that I like, but if we're specifically talking about YouTube, I would have to say my favourite influencer would be Jaclyn Hill, as you probably guessed, as I use her palette like all the time. Before, this is years ago, I've been watching her for years, before I even studied makeup, anything to do with that. And I just find her so inspiring, she's so versatile, she caters to everyone, and yeah, she really got me into makeup, I would say. Yeah, so for that question I'd say Jaclyn Hill. If you haven't watched her, go and watch her, amazing. What is your favourite go-to everyday look? Well, if you know me, I don't really wear makeup every single day. An everyday look, I would say, is a clean face with a bit of moisturiser, to be honest. It depends. Sometimes I will just wear mascara as well. I'll put about 2 coats of mascara on to make it, my eyes like pop a little bit. But if I do my jobs, I suppose that's not really every day, is it? Yeah, no. So every day I would say moisturised face and mascara. That's it. What makeup trends were your favourite? What makeup trends were your favourite? To be honest, I like a lot of different types, but if I have to say makeup trends that were my favourite, it would have to be when ombre lips were really, you know, when you saw it all over Instagram, all over social media, because I love like dark vampy lips, that's my style, so I'd have to say, yeah, ombre lips. Where do you shop at the most? Where do I shop at the most? Where do I shop? I shop online. I don't like shopping in stores. So, okay, well, when I used to work in the city, I would say it would have been like River Island, River Island, Topshop, but I would be honest, boohoo.com. It has everything that I need. I don't have to leave the house. I buy it, it comes to my house like next day. Boohoo.com, easy. What's your favourite foundation? Oh, I've been asked this like many times. Okay, my favourite foundation, I would say, I would have to say it depends, because if when I go on jobs, in my kit, all my foundations are Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, because I just feel like it's so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's flattering on everybody, so no matter what age, it's just perfect. Medium, and you can build it up to be full coverage. I just think it's perfect. It's just amazing. Yeah, so Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. That's the answer to that. What makeup product do you always have in your bag? Makeup product? Do you know what? I'll be honest. What makeup product I always have in my bag? Lip balm. Lip balm is probably the one I always... Lip balm and mascara. Those are the two that I always usually have. I always have mascara in my bag. Because I feel like, as I said, I don't really wear makeup all the time. So if I'm out and about and like just say I've got to meet someone quickly, I usually just put 2 coats of mascara on, and then I've got my lip balm in my bag, done. Yeah, that's it, lip balm. And my favourite at the moment is the Burt's Bees Coconut and Pear lip balm. What makeup product could you not live without? This is another hard question. I suppose, I can see Katie's making the signal behind me. I suppose it has to be highlighter. I love it. It's my favourite product out of makeup. My favourite product is definitely highlighter. But, if I had no other products and only highlighter, no, I would be upset, to be honest, because I've got nothing else. It would have to be, oh, God. It would have to be mascara, I would say. It would have to be mascara, because to be fair, as long as you've got a clean moisturised face and you need something to pop, it's mascara. It has to be mascara. It has to be like a volumizing curling mascara. So I'd like the Urban Decay Perversion. Yeah, What's also good is Benefit Roller Lash as well. But yeah, mascara, that's the short answer to that. Do you follow makeup trends, or do you have your own style when it comes to makeup? That question, I would say, I'm inspired by a lot of different things that I see, but I do have my own style because not everything works for everybody. So for example, like, I'm usually more comfortable having a darker lip, but of course, like today, I venture out my comfort zone and try new things, but then I've got quite like a statement eye. So I suppose I do my own thing. I mix and match. I'm quite versatile. Mix and match, that's what I do. What do you think when people say makeup is just a mask that you hide behind? Well, I've heard that many times. A lot of people say that, oh, I don't like makeup. It's, you know, I like to be natural and blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I support that. I support whatever makes people happy, that makes them happy. Fair enough. But for me, as I said, I don't wear makeup 9 times out of 10. I wear it when I do my jobs or if I'm going to a special occasion, but every single day, no, I don't wear makeup. Maybe out of the week, maybe once or twice. I just feel like it's just a, it's just a way to glam up, just accentuate your own natural beauty. Like for example, I like highlighter because it just makes everything else pop. So I disagree with it personally. I just feel like makeup can be tailored to how you want it to be. If you want a full beat, then you can have a full beat. If you want to have natural looking dewy skin, you can have natural looking dewy skin. So I disagree with it. I feel like makeup just enhances your own beauty. How do you get an effortless looking, fresh faced look with minimal makeup? Well, to be fair, I would say the best thing to do, make sure your skincare is on point, to be honest. Skincare, so that means you wash your face twice a day and exfoliate at least twice a week. And then if you want to, that'll make your skin look naturally healthy anyways. And then if you want to use something like a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer, something like that, so it's quite sheer, but you still got a tiny little bit of coverage there. Get a kind of a flesh kind of coloured eye kohl to put in your waterline, make your eyes look a little bit awake, and then just maybe a lengthening, separating mascara, and then a gloss. That'll be very natural because it's still your own. You can still see your own skin tone with that. It's just like I was saying before, it's just basically accentuating your natural beauty. So that would be my tips. Tinted moisturizer / BB cream, mascara, lip balm or lip gloss. Done. Top 3 products you can't leave the house without. I really answered this, I suppose. So that would be lip balm, mascara. Third thing, what would that be? Lip balm, mascara, and hand cream. Hand cream. Those are the ones. Or some sort of moisturizer, because I just can't. You never know. And do you know how many times people stop me and be like, hey, have you got cream? Have you got cocoa butter? Have you got something? So yeah, those would be the things. Yeah, moisturizer. Oh, how do you enhance smaller lips? Okay, so what I would do is so when it comes to the contour and highlighting portion of the face, I would bring a lighter colour more towards the top of the lip and then a slightly darker colour underneath to make it look a bit more pouty. Then I would use a lip pencil to slightly, not crazily overdraw, but slightly overdraw, tiny bit over the lip line, and then fill out the outer part of the lip portion with a slightly darker colour and then inside with a lighter colour. Then it gives the illusion of a more fuller, poutier lip. That's what I would do. How do you contour for different facial features, i.e. those who have thin faces and want to make them wider? Okay, so that is kind of similar to what we're talking about with thinner lips. What I would do is when it comes to the contour and highlighting portion of the face, I would bring the highlight first. So just say for example, if you had like a quite thinner face but you want it to look slightly more rounded, I would bring my highlight or the concealer in a lighter shade a bit more further down, and I wouldn't contour as far. I'll probably stop about to here, because then when you contour the darker colour, it's to diminish what you want to hide and then the light part is what you want to accentuate. So the lighter colour would just bring it forward a little bit, and then the depth here would just create like a little illusion of a shadow. So that's probably what I would do, to be honest. Yeah, contour and highlighting, that's the thing for everything basically. So those are mostly of the makeup questions. So I have like a few other questions. Let me just quickly get that. So let's start with these questions. It says, if you were to describe your partner in 3 words, what would they be? Better tread carefully here. If I was to describe my partner in 3 words, it would be crazy, crazy, selfless, and intense. The reason why I would say those 3, intense doesn't necessarily mean something bad. When I say intense, I would say because she's very dedicated in everything that she does. So she loves hard. She's upset. She's upset hard too. So I would say intense. So she's passionate. That's what I would say. Intense / passionate. Yeah. So those are 3 words. That would be crazy. She's shaking her head at me right now. I love you. Yeah. So it's crazy, selfless, and passionate. Or we'll say intense. Same thing, more or less. Yeah. Those are the 3 words I would use. Does your partner like makeup as much as you do? I would say no, because when we first, okay, that's a little bit harsh, but I would say no. At first, obviously, I'm quite crazy, especially with my makeup. She's not really like that, but as the relationship's gone on, because I do her makeup quite a lot, she does like it as well. So I'll say it's grown. It's not like a fat no, but not as much as me, basically. Do you have other hobbies besides makeup? Yes, I suppose. Even though makeup is my life. I also do a lot of cooking. I love cooking. And I love music. So yeah, I would say music and cooking. And I like sports too. Is your background African or Caribbean? Do you know what? When I first saw the question, I was like, what? But I suppose that's quite a good question. I suppose if you don't know it, you don't know. Well, I'm Caribbean, even though my parents and myself are born here in the UK, but both of my grandparents are Jamaican. So yes, Caribbean, that'd be the answer. What's your favourite season and why? And does this have an effect on your makeup choices? Okay, so my favourite season, believe it or not, is autumn. I like autumn because even though I love summer, I love summer so much, but I love autumn because I love autumn fashion. I like that it's not freezing, but it's not boiling at the same time. So I can wear like my little leather jacket. I can wear a little bit of fur, I suppose. I can wear my boots. You know, I like the style, if that makes sense. Autumn fashion I really, really like. And yes, this does have an effect on my makeup choices because even though I like vampy colours all the time, I can kind of, for autumn I'd use more, you know, like deep reds or, you know, like autumn colours. Basically, I'll kind of tailor it along that, especially if I'm doing jobs and it's a really good look to kind of tailor your makeup to the seasons. So yes, it does have an effect on my makeup. What has the biggest challenge been in your life? Well, how much time have we got? No, I'm joking. Biggest challenge I've been in my life. It totally depends, to be honest, because biggest challenge been in my life. It's a toss up between 2 things. One would just open up a whole new can of worms, and we'll be here till kingdom come. So maybe not. So I'm gonna go with the second thing, which was to move out of my parents' house. And that was a big decision because obviously I've lived with my parents for many years. So it was a thing of moving out with my lovely girlfriend or staying and moving far away with my parents. And it was, you know, back and forth in my head, but I decided to move out with my girlfriend. I'm glad I did it because we have like a great life now. Not trying to brag or anything, but I really enjoy the decision I made because I feel like having the responsibility about being on your own and, you know, managing your bills, not having any money, things like that, it is a great life experience, to be honest. There's things that I know that I would have never learned or gained by staying at my parents' house in that little comfort zone nest type thing. So I would say that it was my biggest challenge or decision I've made in my life, but I'm glad I did it. So yeah, sometimes you should just go for the plunge sometimes. I got a couple more questions. Nearly there guys, hold on. Corrigo or oxtail? Okay, so for those of you who don't know what that is, those are both like Caribbean dishes. Curry goat is literally, as it says on the tin, it's curried goat. And oxtail is an oxtail, but it's stewed for a very, very long time, so it's soft and it falls off the bone. The way how my parents cook it, we have like butter beans and other like seasoning in it. It's actually really, really nice. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. I would say I love them both. They're both like quite personal dishes to me. But I don't know, because curry goat reminds me of my dad, because my dad cooks curry goat all the time. But I do love oxtail. So I think it will be oxtail. Oxtail very, very, very slightly wins that. Very slightly wins that. So I'm going to say oxtail. Daddy, don't hit me. Thongs or panties? Okay. Thongs. How many siblings do you have, and are you the oldest or the youngest? Okay, so I have, including myself, there's 3 of us. I am the oldest. I have a younger brother who is 18. I had to think about that, but yeah, he's 18. He also does YouTube as well. I'll link his channel down below so you can have a look at him. And I have a younger sister, which is 12. She's 12. Yeah, so there's 3 of us. I am the oldest. Has its perks, has its downsides. But I think that comes to all of our questions today. That's all of our questions. That was really, really fun. I really enjoyed filming this video. And yeah, see you in my next video. Okay, bye.